Okay, so I got a question from my friend Brett. He asked me, I've been using Ecamm Call Recorder to record audio files, and then I've been exporting those as MP3 files, dropping them into Logic, doing some editing, and then bouncing out as MP3 again. And he was curious because I was on his podcast recently. When I sent him a recording of myself, I bounced it out as a .wav, an uncompressed file format. So I sent him a high quality .wav, and he said, "Why'd you send me a .wav instead of an MP3?" And I said, "Well, because when you convert a WAV file to an MP3 file, it strips out some of the information. It doesn't sound quite as good." He goes, "Oh, okay, I didn't know that. You think you can tell the difference?" And I said, "That's a great question. I don't know if I can tell the difference. Let me run a test and see." So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to export some files and see if I can hear the difference between an MP3 file that was just bounced once from a WAV file and an MP3 file that was bounced again from a previous MP3 file that had already had some of the information taken out of it by that compression, that file compression. So let's jump in and do the test right now.
Okay, so I recorded a file in Logic and then exported it both as a super high quality MP3 and then as a lower quality MP3. And then I ran the super high quality MP3, it's like 320 kilobytes per second. I ran that back into Logic and exported it again as like a 128 kilobytes per second MP3 file, I believe. And after listening to these two things, I can't really tell the difference. Like, I feel like one of them just a little bit lower quality. Like, there's maybe like 5%, maybe 10% less quality. But overall, I mean, I'm listening on high resolution headphones that are very, very detailed. I don't think most people are going to notice the difference, honestly. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that if you want to export your call recording or your local recording as a high quality MP3, 256 kilobytes per second or 320 kilobytes per second, if it's okay to use that as long as you're not bouncing it too low later. I don't think you should bounce below 96 kilobytes per second anyways. But if you're going to start with something like a 320 kilobytes per second and then export it to a 96 kilobytes per second mono file, I think you're going to be okay. I don't think most people are going to hear the difference between that and using a WAV file and then exporting it into an MP3 file. So, but if you disagree, if you think differently, love to hear from you. Drop a comment. If you want to learn more about this kind of stuff, I'm going to have a course coming out soon called Logic Pro X for Podcasters. Head over to thepodcastdude.com and sign up for my email list or subscribe to this channel, and I'll keep you updated about it. I got lots more videos to do, lots more tutorials. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.